good afternoon. You can respond. Right? It's a great afternoon. I am Santa Barbara Police Chief Kelly Gordon. I'd like to thank everyone for being here at this monumental groundbreaking and recognizing the location that will be soon the new home to the Santa Barbara Police Department. At this time, please stand for the presentation and posting of colors by the Santa Barbara Police Department Honor Guard. Please remain standing at the conclusion of the posting of colors as the Honor Guard will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Leading the Honor Guard today is Officer Ed Casper. Our detail consists of Officer Casper, Officer Baca, Officer Crawford, Officer Lako, Officer Macbeth, and Officer Tornello. Thank you.
Well. Ready, pose. Display. Ready, step. Ready, face. Present arms. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Order guard, dismiss. Forward, march.
So a big thank you and round of applause for our Honor Guard. Because although they make that look easy, there's nothing easy about that. So please go ahead and have a seat. Now it's my pleasure to introduce and turn the ceremony over to our City Administrator and our Master of Ceremonies today, Kelly McAdoo.
Thank you all. I am so excited and honored to be here. What a great opportunity. And I think there's, a little bit of punishment in this because they made the new girl in charge of introducing all the dignitaries. I think this is like a 6-month test. So we'll see how I go, and just want to welcome and introduce a lot of really amazing partners and individuals who have just created a lot of leadership and momentum to get this project to where we are today. First, you'll get to hear from a little later on, but our mayor, Randy Rouse. And we have a number of city council members here today. I saw Councilmember Oscar Gutierrez, Councilmember Megan Harmon, Councilmember Eric Friedman, and I'm not sure if I saw Councilmember Alejandra Gutierrez, but she should be here shortly. So, I also, of course, you met Police Chief Kelly Gordon, and also our Public Works Director, Cliff Maurer, who we will get in photos later. I don't know where there he is over there. Great. He's sitting down though, so. And then representing Congressman Salud Carvajal's office, we have Esmeralda Estrada. Thank you. And from Senator Monique Lamone's office, we have Benjamin and Carson, and they presented us with a lovely certificate, so we appreciate that from Senator Lamone. And then we have Ethan Bertrand from Assemblymember Greg Hart's office in the back. Good to see you, Ethan. And we have County Supervisor Das Williams is here, great. As well as County Supervisor Bob Nelson. And our District Attorney Sabernak is here, good to see you. And we have our Fire Chief, Chief Chris Males, I believe. Oh, there he is, way back in the back. And representing Sheriff Bill Brown, we have Under Sheriff Bonner is here. Thank you for being here. We have retired Chief Cam Sanchez, retired Santa Barbara Chief. And then wanted to introduce members of our Fire and Police Commission who are here. We have Linda Dozer and Dan Herlinger, Gary Hill, and Lizzie Rodriguez. Thank you for being here and supporting us. And then I wanted to acknowledge a couple of my predecessors who are here. We have both Paul Casey and Jim Armstrong, former city administrators. Also probably very grateful to see this project get across the finish line. And then wanted to acknowledge Margie Kern from SBCAG, who's here with us today. And then Hilda Maldonado, who is our Santa Barbara Unified School District Superintendent. I think there may be, at least I saw some emails, some alumni of the Lincoln School, which was actually the school that was on this site. Is there anyone who is here representing? Oh, there we go, fabulous. Lincoln School alum. And I just wanted, if you've seen, there are some historic plaques out on the wall over here. Those historic markers of the Lincoln School will be incorporated into the design of the new police building, and we look forward to honoring the legacy of the Lincoln School. So great history there. And I think, did I miss anyone that, like elected officials that I should have introduced? If I did, I apologize and thank you. Just really excited to be able to lead the city at this time. What an amazing project. I obviously wasn't here for the long and painful process to get us to this point. I know it's been almost 20 years in the making, maybe longer, but I'm so excited to be able to lead the city team in the construction of this new building that is really going to take our police department into the 21st century and beyond. And so very excited to be a part of this project team and really working with Chief Gordon and her team and our public works team to get this project across the finish line. And of course, I would be mistaken if I did not introduce Rick Bachman. Bachman, sorry, I'm gonna with Pro West Construction, and he is our general contractor CEO, and he'll be up here making some comments a little later as well. So with that, I am going to turn it over to Mayor Rouse to make some introductory comments for us.
Thank you, Kelly. I don't know what you're talking about. Taking such a long time. I was on the parking committee almost 30 years ago and part of the citizen search committee for this particular project. And this is the result of 19 different sites that we looked at. So we like to take our time in Santa Barbara and make sure it's right. But it took a long time. We had an unsuccessful ballot measure to try to pass this a long time ago. We were really sure that it was going to happen when Cam Sanchez was chief. Well, I didn't quite make it, and neither did it for Chief Luno, but you, Chief Gordon, are going to be the recipient of this station. And this is something that the committees look forward to for a long, long time. Any of you who have ever stepped foot into our old station, I'll just tell you that I'm probably not the tallest person you've ever met, and I banged my head trying to walk around in the lower levels of that station. So it's about time we gave our people the right kind of station, a new station, a station they can service even better out of. So I'm pretty pleased with all that. We've talked about naming rights, and that's always something that's So I always thought maybe Kelly's Corner would kill two birds with one stone. What do you think? Does that work for everybody? In any case. So with that, with no further ado, am I introducing somebody? Nobody told me what the script was. Who am I introducing, Brian? Oh, the chief. Let's bring back up the chief. And thank you all so much for being here today. This is truly a great day for the city of Santa Barbara. Thank you.
So, as has been previously mentioned, certainly the work started long before I came here 2 years ago. I will say, as the current chief of police, it is my priority to get this new station built and over the finish line and actually sit in the new offices and get our team into the new station, which will be right here on this site. Our current building, built in 1959, as the mayor referred to. And today, after this, you're going to see me probably trying to get everyone to hurry up and get their photos, because we are actually, right after this, doing a department photo in front of the old station. Because we're going to honor our past, along with, at the same time, we're moving into the present. And we actually haven't done a departmental photo since 2011. So I have strict instructions from our photographer, because as you know, daylight savings is not friendly in trying to get 200 people into a photo today. Our current station needs a whole lot of love and some upgrades. designed for a much smaller police department, a much smaller community. We have a lot of challenges, as the mayor was referring to. I will say all of our staff works really hard to make the best of it. And if you walk up or drive up after this, you'll see, we still take great pride in it. And if you saw over the weekend, they were out power washing and out cleaning the brass statues. We still take a lot of pride in the station. There's so much history there. But we are definitely in need of a new station. I'm proud to say that in the new station, we are going to have state-of-the-art large solar power array. I'm not sure how that's all going to work, but we're going to see. It's a learning process. I've learned a whole lot through this. We're going to have a large parking structure. Our public safety dispatch center will once again be under the same roof as all of our officers. We're going to have a nice, beautiful community room, which I'm very excited about, because this will also not just meet the needs of the department. This is going to meet the needs of our community and allow us to actually service our community in a much better way, where we're all under one roof and we're much more accessible to our community. Property and evidence room, forensics laboratory, actually appropriate storage for all of our evidence, an indoor shooting range, a fitness center, and those are just kind of to name a few of the overall highlights. But like I said, more than anything, this is going to provide the community with better access to their police department, which is really, like I said, for me, one of the biggest priorities. And then the other thing it is going to lead to in terms of the department is better retention and recruitment, right? We all want a place that we can have what we need in order to do our jobs. And part of this is a state-of-the-art locker room that is different than most, because it is no longer a men and women's locker room. It's one locker room with everyone's lockers and then separate changing pods. So like I said, there's a lot of state-of-the-art, a lot of new technology, and a whole lot of thought that has been going into this process. Lots of teams from Public Works, lots of different groups within the department that have had their footprint on the design of the interior of this, all the way from sleep pods to how the fitness center is designed. You would think, why do you have to design that now? It's not going to be open for 3 years, but all those decisions have been being made over the last several years. I'd like to say a special thank you to all of our elected officials, all of our city staff, especially Public Works, all of our fire and police commissioners, our design team, our new construction contractor, but first and foremost, the community that really believed in this project and passed Measure C. And we really look forward to partnering with ProWest and all of our city teams to bring the station to life. So it's an absolute honor. And then I believe I get the honor of bringing Rick up.
Good afternoon. My name is Rick Fochman, and I am the Executive Vice President for ProWest. And on behalf of our team, I'd like to thank you all for having us here today, and thank you for selecting us to be your building partner on this exciting project. ProWest exists to build high-quality, safe, and sustainable facilities that benefit communities and improve lives. And our team embodies that mantra and brings a passion and a collaborative spirit to every project that we build. We provide construction services throughout California, focusing on civic, healthcare, primary and higher education, as well as student, senior, and affordable housing. We've been building in Santa Barbara for over 20 years for major clients such as Cottage Hospital, UC Santa Barbara, and the county, and we look forward to continuing our legacy with this project. Most importantly, our team lives local, and they are delighted to be on a project that enhances the community in which they live and that improves the safety and well-being of their neighbors for years to come. We look really forward to partnering with the city, with the police department, with the Tynan Group, and with the Cornell Collective and their engineering partners to make this an enjoyable project and to bring the vision of this design to reality, and most importantly, bring it in on time and on budget. So with that, without further delay, I'll bring Kelly back up, and let's grab some shovels and get this project started.
Okay, now we have about 37 group photos. So what we're gonna do is, everyone, there are snacks over here, but if you were announced as part of the introductions. You're probably going to be part of a group photo at some point. And so please stick around. I'm going to try to quickly call up names so that we can get these photos done very expeditiously, but feel free to help yourself to refreshments, coffee, mingle around, say hello, and we'll get through the photos as quickly as possible.